Joe Diamidi, TTRP TV, coming at you from Montbron, and I'm sitting in front of Montbron's local epicerie with two filmmakers, Anaïs and Jessica. Not only are they filmmakers, they're cyclists, they're travelers, lovers of life, and we were at a film yesterday that happened in Montbron in the Grand Jet, and that was a film that I never heard of. My friend Emmeline recommended it. They happened to be passing through town. Synchronicity, as you know, is a big thing in my life, and this moment that we're sitting here all happened because of that synchronicity. So let's meet the two women who made this film and made yesterday night happen and made it so beautiful. Anaïs and Jessica, tell us a little, the name of the film, Anaïs.
The name of the movie is Parfum d'essence. So it's a play on words in French, but in English it's about life and gasoline perfume.
Okay,
kind of.
Gasoline perfume.
Yeah.
Right, it means a bit more in French, doesn't it? It gives it a bit more profound, because you're on bicycles and I guess
exactly
breathing in life and next to the cars.
One part we don't speak about most of the time.
Yes, yeah. But the film, when you took off on your trip, which you told me you had never crossed a border on your bicycle.
Yeah, it was actually the first time we crossed the border with the bicycle, and to be honest, before I didn't think about that it was possible or not. And so
for you, it was just a bicycle was something to go to the shops and with your friends around the neighborhood.
Yeah, when you go to buy the baguette.
Very typical. I have the picture in my head, the baguette in your sacoche. Very nice. Yes. So and so for you, it was just something that you always had, but you never thought like, oh, I could go to Germany or even India, which is amazing. Really? So your first trip crossing the border, you ride your bicycles from France to India.
Yeah.
How did the idea come to do this?
It was a joke, actually. We were in the Pyrenees here, and we had the idea because we went in a festival and we saw a movie, and it was about a bicycle trip, and we had the idea at this moment, and it was like, oh, but we can go really far away with the bike. Right. And
so that was the first time you said, the bicycle could be used. So it never even entered your mind. You never even really knew about cycle touring, actually?
No, not really.
Wow.
Not at all. Not at all.
Oh man, that's cool. Very.
Like once in my life, I met one guy who said, "Oh, I did I crossed the world with my bicycle," and we were all like, "Oh, cuckoo, crazy people," and then never again. So we didn't know it was possible.
Wow. And did you? Are you childhood friends? Where did you meet? Did you grow up in the same area of France?
No, we met in India actually.
Okay.
We walked together and we met there, and then we had to come back to France because of COVID, and we wanted to go back to India, but we were stuck in France, and we had this joke like, why not going back by bicycle? And it was a joke, but then we looked at each other and we were like, yeah, why not?
Let's make it happen.
Yeah.
Cool. Kind of like you being here last night. We just made it happen. Emmeline mentioned you were driving past maybe, and we said, well, let's call a couple of people and make this happen. And so you made a trip to India happen on your bicycle. So just go back in your minds to day one. Just tell people out there, like day one, how did that feel?
We had a face wind for the first day.
A headwind,
yeah. And it was like horrible. Really horrible. And the worst part, the police, you remember? Worst part was like the local police decided to come with us.
The local police?
Yeah.
Like escort you?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, police escort. Okay, very good.
At that time,
were you famous then? Did it?
For the village.
That's what I mean. Well, I was joking, but I mean, so you had a bit of a send-off in the village.
The village organized something like drinks and food before we left, and the police came for the first kilometers, but we were like, when will they stop, because we cannot go further and we have to stop because everything is moving, nothing is right, and
the packing you mean on your bicycle?
Nothing was good, and we were like, it's so hard, and they're still here, and we still have to continue, pretend we got to India.
This is fun. Oh, wow, okay.
But that day we did 15 kilometers, maybe.
15?
Yeah.
Okay. Small steps, make a big trip. Many small steps. And, wow, so you didn't know really anything about packing, about camping, had you camped before then?
Yeah, camping, yes.
Not wild camp.
Not wild, yeah. In the camping, like...
So you like with family and friends
Yeah.
and just like, oh, let's do a
Yeah.
camping weekend in a camp. So you've never wild camped. You've never ridden a bicycle over a border. You meet in India and you say, okay, let's ride back. So you wait till COVID, because I see 2022 you left, so that's, COVID was over, and you did it. Wow. So your first border was what? What countries?
Italy.
With Italy.
Yeah.
It was stressful.
Was it?
Yeah, because there was this COVID thing and we didn't know what thing they were checking at the border. And we were like, we don't know if we can pass or not. And then we just pass it. Nobody
But there is
asked
actually nothing at the border with Italy because it's Europe. It's so there is no
It's
border.
It's like
Right.
random.
Yeah.
for-
Right, because it was still left over from the COVID
Yeah.
era when their borders became fashionable again. Yeah. So, okay, wow. So you do this and you get to Italy and then you leave Europe. So now the first country after you leave Europe, I assume Turkey?
Yep.
If you go through Eastern Europe, and how is that now crossing a culture, crossing a border, crossing almost into Asia? You're still in European Turkey, but how did you feel? Like, so now it's going on a couple of weeks, months. How long did it take you to make that first big?
To reach Turkey took
6 months.
6 months. 6 months maybe.
Yeah, we arrived in July.
6 months.
Yes.
Five-
Five
5
months.
So you left March, your hometown,
Yeah.
Avignon, near Avignon,
Yes.
and it takes you 5 months to get to Turkey. But by this time, you're kind of experts, yeah. You've been camping sauvage, as we say in France. So you've been wild camping, riding your bikes. Wow. Okay, and now you're in Turkey, and you find the people beautiful, as you said in the film yesterday.
Yep.
Really. And how about before that? How?
It was also beautiful,
Yeah, also.
but the good point with bicycle is like you go slowly, so it's changing slowly. It's not like a big change of culture. You can feel like a Turkey before Turkey, and you can feel Turkey in Turkey, and then you can feel Georgia before going to Georgia.
Yes, and like, well, just like France and Germany say, you can feel Germany before, when you're in Alsace, you feel it, and it's all those, that's the beauty of bicycle travel.
Exactly.
It's a little quicker than walking, a lot slower than any other vehicle that's out there. So, your fitness, were you finding it quickly? How long did it take you to not think this was an absolutely crazy idea?
How long it took?
You still thought it was a crazy idea. When did you stop thinking, what the heck are we doing? Or did you never stop thinking that? Did you always think like, what the heck are we doing?
I don't really know if maybe when people talk about us and they feel like it's a crazy idea, so by extension you can feel it. But
But for us it was just
it was
normal,
just
like we
normal,
want to go back India and we decided to go by bicycle, so let's go by bicycle and it's fine. But it was a bit annoying because when you say to people, oh yes, we are going to India, and you just stop 15 kilometers from the depart point, they were like, you go India.
It's a good
sure.
job.
Yeah. We'll meet you for a coffee. We'll be there in 5 minutes in the car.
they're turning crazy.
And you were using a paper map.
Yeah.
And so when you look at it, you said, okay, we're going to India and we're here.
So okay.
So you don't look at the big picture. Great. And so your trip unfolds as it does, and you meet excellent people. And so just a quick a highlight of the first part of your journey, like a real moment where you said, oh, wow, we're really doing this.
It's hard. Yeah, it's hard because it's a bit of everyday.
Right.
When you question yourself, like, why am I doing that? Like cycling, and you're like, I go to India. Okay. And but the more you get closer to India, the more you forgot about the fact that you are going to India, because it becomes a daily life.
Yeah.
And it's just like a routine.
Yeah.
Just used to that, and you're not asking yourself, where am I going today?
Yeah.
It's just like, there is something there, but for now we are here.
Yeah.
And the more you get
So really into the moment, really mindful of every day that you're alive,
Exactly.
and enjoying the beauty. Because your film brought so many people. Thanked me afterwards. Thank you for the invite. It was so great because it was hopeful, it was funny, it was spiritual. That there were so many things, and you're an animator, And
is.
oh, you're the animator. Sorry, yeah, I've only met these people yesterday, so you can forgive me a couple of mistakes. Anais is the animator, and so there was animation in the film, and it was so well done. It really held the whole film together, I found.
It was also the first time, like I've never done that before. It was just like we wanted to make a movie after the trip, and we didn't have enough
Footage.
footage, yeah. So she said like, you're making drawings, so you can make it move. And I was like, yeah, probably I can try that.
So you didn't take off thinking, oh, we're going to do this trip and make a movie about it. You said we're going to do this trip, and then you realized, oh, we have enough footage.
Yeah.
Wow, that was really cool. And then your part of the filmmaking was
More about writing and the scenario.
It's English.
Yeah, I don't know.
The scenario. Yeah, we're just putting it all, getting it all together and putting it together. Wow. Well, I'll tell you what, you put together an excellent project. So let's jump over a little bit, so we don't. I know you have a little bit of a schedule you have to keep to. So you cross the borders, you cross deserts. Just quickly, the terrain that you crossed between here and India. Go through deserts, mountains. What else?
Mountains.
Were there days and days that you didn't see villages sometimes?
Sometimes yes, there is, but yeah, it was.
Like the first time we crossed the desert, we didn't know there was a desert on the road.
Yeah, that's true.
Because just before we entered that area, one guy at the petrol station say like, "Where are you going?" And we say the village we were thinking of, and he was like,
"No asphalt."
But do you know there is
a desert?
and there is no asphalt, no food, no water, nothing? And we were like, really? Is that?
I love you guys.
He saved our life, actually. Yeah.
And how did he save your life? Did he give you a big water jug? Here you go.
No, we had at the petrol station, so we had the opportunity to buy something before leave. So
yeah.
Right. Yeah, you had to prepare. So there's no shot. There were no
No.
Bedouins, nomads, anything.
no, but some cars, but like one per day. So we had the opportunity to ask some for water or some.
You would stop a car, or they would probably stop. See
Let's
these
stop by
two people on a
Yeah.
bicycle. Do you need anything?
You need something?
So your trip really brings out the beautiful the wonder of humanity as well, doesn't it? Did it? I'm not saying that you had a negative idea of humanity, but did it just enhance that feeling that wow, humans are wonderful? Yeah.
That's the point.
When we left, it was the COVID was ending, and everybody was like this, looking people like that, and everybody say like nobody will open the door.
Yeah.
And we were like, yeah, maybe we don't know, but we'll try. And the first day, someone say like, you can come home, you can sleep here, and we were like, oh wow, that still exists.
Well, that's because you're only 15 kilometers from home, and he knew you.
Yeah, that was our friend.
Oh wow, it's you. You can stay here.
Too tired to go back home. Yes.
I forgot something. I'm just going to nip back home. So no, that's great. And so yeah, you have this great adventure, and so you make it to India. Like many people in this region, many people watching this video have been to India, but the dream of actually meeting the Dalai Lama, was that really part of? Did you even think that could happen?
No, definitely not. It was not the objective of the trip. It was not a pilgrimage. So yeah, we were so lucky because when we arrived, some friends told us after the trip, you have to ask for an interview with Dalai Lama, and we were like, well, it's not possible, and there is no reason for that because like there is like many people still living in Tibet, and they really want to meet Dalai Lama, but it's not possible for them.
Right,
they actually don't have the right to have even a photo of Dalai Lama. So we're like, why should we ask for an interview? And they said, no, you have to. And we finally decided to send an email. And the address was something like Dalai Lama at gmail.com. So
you're like, okay,
like
great.
A joke.
Yeah. Is this really gonna happen?
Yeah. We're like, okay, we'll send the mail, but we will not probably have any answer. But we had an answer, and they gave us the opportunity to have an interview like 2 days after.
So he heard your story and said, hey, yeah, come, wow, that's amazing. So you ride to India, you meet the Dalai Lama. That's pretty incredible.
Yeah.
So I want to thank you again for just a wonderful night, a wonderful film. Parfum d'essence. I know you're showing it, so it's probably not up on YouTube. But is there a way that people could rent it, buy it, show it, and how do you have a website or anything?
Yeah, we put it online on our website, and it's pastis tiret. How do you call it?
Okay, pastis hyphen, yeah.
Momo.com.
Pastismomo.com. Look it in the description. I'll write it out for everybody. How do we spell? Just spell the first.
Pastis.
Two S's.
Pastis.
Oh, okay. So we got that. Look in my description. You'll have the link, and you can find the film.
Yeah.
And play. Do you have to rent it, or how does it work?
Rent it, yeah.
You have to rent it and play it. Okay. And will it have subtitles in English for the English speakers out there?
Not yet, but we can do it.
Yeah. Well, you guys could do anything. I mean, come on. The film did not have subtitles, and they heard there was going to be a lot of Anglophones. So literally in the car, between the showing and here, they put subtitles on, which were very good subtitles, I must add. I spoke to friends. I had a deaf friend who was there. He was very appreciative, and it was great. I mean, making things happen is what this whole event was about. We made it happen. You made it happen. You rode to India, and just quickly, people are of course going to ask, do you have a next trip in mind, or?
Not yet. Like some small trip by bike or by foot, like around France, but nothing more right now.
Okay.
See what happens.
We're not so used to plan things, so maybe one joke and then one trip.
Right.
So it's going like that.
And do you use your bicycles now? Just
To buy the baguettes.
to buy the baguettes again. Okay, so it's gone from your world traveler to buying the baguettes. Matteo. Okay, so that's a friend Matteo who's dans le nuage. Okay, so we thank you again, Anaïs and Jessica, for a great night. Emmeline, thank you for making that contact. Joe Diamede, TTRP TV, coming at you from the Epicerie here. And what a great night it was, and continued adventures. Thank you very much. Until next time, be well.
Thank you, Joe.